fall through, obviously. You can see where the old deck was. It started to rot that piece out. Luckily, it's not totally rotten. So I'm going to flash everything. And the deck will actually not be nailed to the house. That's important. A lot of people do that. It's a big mistake. The deck will be probably about an inch away, and it'll be flashed, and there will be posts on that side, There'll be 6 posts all together. It's a 12-foot deck. Every 6 foot, there'll be a post, and it'll be 8 feet out this way, actually 90 inches, because I don't want to have to cut anything. So everything's going to be, you gotta remember the 2-inch, the 3-inch, both boards combined are 3 inches. So yeah, and after I get that done, I can start addressing that. You know, it's really cool. They use tongue and groove on the roof, really solid. About 1.25 inches tongue and groove is what they used. Alright guys, so I build decks a little bit differently. I build them on sawhorses. That way I can screw from this side. I don't have to use brackets that way. And then I lift it up onto the house, which that board right there is a piece of leveled lumber that will hold it. But then I space it out about a 1/2 inch from the wall. And the reason why I do this is I want flashing all the way underneath the deck where it meets the house, and I want there to be a gap. And so that's just a ledger board. I'll remove that later. Well, the problem I'm having is that board's level, the house is not level. So the question is, do I level the deck or make it the same off level the house is? And I'm just going to level the deck since it's freestanding. There's going to be a post that corner, middle, this way. And yeah, I do kind of build decks ass backwards that way, but the reason why I do that is I like to dig my holes in the corners and in the middle for the post, and I like for the post to hang down and not be on the bottom of the hole. And that way I pour concrete all the way around it. It kind of makes it stronger. And so this is exactly why I build the deck away from the house, and that's so I can screw from both sides. And I get 3 screws on each end, and if I see a twist in the board, then I toe screw. If I just screwed this to the piece of the side of the house and then toe screwed everything, it wouldn't be as strong. And so that's why I build the deck away from the house. And then me and Buddy, probably my brother, we're gonna grab it, pick it up, and sit on this ledger board, space it out. Then we're gonna put some temporary legs all the way around, space them out, and level it. And then we'll dig our permanent legs and have them dangle in the hole from above, so we can pour concrete all the way around. Alright, so this is what I call a suspended post. You get about 6 inches all the way around and underneath it. So I'm put an 80-pound bag in there, and I've notched the post so the main rail, which all of them tie in together, is being held up by it. And it should be good. So next I'm going to do a post probably on this corner, carefully, and then take down this stack of blocks and put one right here. And I'll probably go ahead and get all those set and poured, and then I'll start on the ones. I'll have to do one that corner, and the hard one will be the one in the middle. I'll take my little trench shovel and crawl underneath there and dig it. Here's the deck, which I just finished. Yep. I used my cattle panel. I had some leftovers from the last deck I built. No cheaper. So I probably built this deck for around 600 bucks total. 6 posts on it. It's not attached to the house in any way. The house is flashed. And before I fix the siding there, I'm going to do a house wrap, of course. But yeah. Pretty good. Yep. You can see all my posts. Boo, boo, boo. Yep. 45s on this side. Took some of the scrap pieces of post and made 45s with it. But yeah, that's it. I'll take you on top of it. It took me about probably 12 hours of build time. I put this up here because there's wild chickens, and the wild chickens like to get on my deck, and I don't like them to doo-doo on my deck. They're kind of aggressive. Normally I do a 45, but this time I decided not to. I've done a couple decks where I do a 45 on the top rail, but decided this would be best. Yep. Need to find a window, don't I? Yeah. Ugh. Well, that's how to get your deck dirty. Don't pull on the weird limb. But anyway, I use these concrete steps that were originally here. I kind of like them. I'm gonna need to put some cement on that one corner because it's nothing supporting it.